So I'm opening a Snowflake account. So first I'm going to create the one warehouse. Create warehouse. Okay. So demo warehouse. Warehouse demo warehouse. So with warehouse size, okay, I'm giving color. So it's small warehouse. So then auto suspect. Auto suspect equal to. So when we are not in the warehouse, we are not running any queries. So after 60 seconds, it's going to suspend the warehouse. So auto resume. So whenever we are start running the queries, it's going to resume the warehouse. Okay, initially suspend no. Suppose initially when it is active, so we need to pay for that, right? So so this is warehouse creation output it. So here I created the three rows: create or replace. Okay. To create or replace, I am creating the uh, row. Okay. Admin row. Admin row I am creating. Will create or replace. The next one is the role I am creating the manager role. Manager row. Create or replace. Creating the next row. Okay, I am creating the three rows. Okay. So next. So next I am creating the one user. Okay. So create or replace. Okay. User to user admin. Okay. User admin. So password I am providing. So equal to admin. Okay. Dash one two three. This is password for the admin. Then uh, default role. So by default, what is the role to be? So default role I am giving admin role. Admin role. So then default warehouse. So which warehouse we can use? So default warehouse we have created demo warehouse, right? So we can use the default warehouse like demo warehouse. Demo warehouse. So then must change password when he is logging to the with this admin user admin. So we need to change the password. So he can't use every time admin asks for. Okay, you need to change the password. So equal to true. So this is for user admin. Check the syntax. Default role. So now, okay, it is user admin created. So copy this one. So next we have user manager, right? Just edit manager. Manager, manager role. Next we have enlist, right? Copy this one. List, enlist. Okay. Here also, okay, enlist. Oh, okay, now. So now run the show users, user enlist, user manager, user admin. So user admin. Okay. So we have the so user admin, user enlist, and user admin. Suppose I'm going to show this. So roles. Okay. So these are the roles. Okay, admin role. Okay, analyst role, another role, manager role. We have different roles, system defined roles or user defined roles. So these are Snowflake learning security admin, system and user admin. These are system defined roles. Okay, system defined roles. Okay, these are system defined roles. Okay, these are analyst role. So user defined roles we created, right? So we can call it user defined. So now, so what we need to do? So after we create, so we need to do the right we for grant permissions. So grant role, so admin role to user admin. Okay. Grant role to manager role to manager user manager. User manager. Then grant role, which role we have? List role to user and list. These. Okay. So we need to give a grant. So after completing the work, we need to take back the permissions back. And then that will be the revoke user admin. Grant role admin role to user admin. User 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 admin. Manager role to, okay. So we given the grant permissions to the uh, roles to the users. Then one it can creating your database. Create user. So in real time, suppose you are using create or replace, what will happen? There is any existing database or table, it will or so don't use okay create or replace. So we are practicing, we are training. If there is any same thing, so we are replacing that. But in real time, if you already having a lot of millions of rows, again we need to use the time traveling to fetch the data. Okay, maximum we don't use. Okay, when there is requirement, we're going to use the create or replace. So if there is no requirement, we are not going to use it. We're going to use the create. So, so we given we created demo DB and public. Now again we need to give the so grant usage and database. Okay, demo DB role admin role. Okay. So this one again grant usage and schema public. Demo DB dot public to role. So which role we going to be to role? That means role. So like this, we need to give the usage for the every row. So just take this one. Maybe major row and this row and now execute this grant. This is DCL grant and revoke. Grant is giving the permissions. Revoke is after complete after work is completed by the admin role or manager role or analyst role, then we use the revoke. Revoke usage and database. Instead of grant, we go the revoke. It means then after giving the revoke, we can't access the data admin role. So we are take back in the given permissions. That is the revoke. Grant is the giving the permissions. Okay. So we created right. So grant is done. So next go to create one table. Go create table name like employee. Okay, just give data. Here I'm giving employee ID. Okay, employee name, string, then employee SSN. Okay, here we go. So now got this one. SSN create this table is created. So insert some sample data. So I'm inserting duplicate data also. So this is the table we have. Okay, employee ID, employee name, and employee SSN. So now create masking policy. So see again that steps. Okay, so create. Okay, so masking. Okay, So policy, past policy, send dynamic. The past policy. So this is the policy send dynamic. Okay. So masking dynamic masking. So then here use okay, the send dynamic masking. So after that, so we need to use it okay, as value string data type. Okay. So then we need to mention what it going to return data types. The data type is very important. String. So I can greater than space okay when current row okay when current row it means when the admin is working. So here account admin you can see user role account admin is the now current role for us. This account now account admin is the current role. So like that we have when we log out from our account when we going to use it then it becomes so equal to what we give here when admin role then value they can see the complete value okay. So after that we need to use okay again next line when current role so which one we have manager right. So manager role then it's going to be we're going to use the concat substring of substring okay no these are SQL functions right okay substring of value so I'm using comma 6 you can see only 2 digits. So again I'm using the X. So this is how I'm asking the data. So see when current row at window then value when current row or manager role then concat substring of value on 6. Let's end else. So if any other row it's going to be in like this. So then here we go to end. So see any mistakes. Filling rate right manager row. Six, okay. 73 accepted.
అన్నా వాల్ అనేది క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్స్ లో పెట్టిందమ్మా. క్రియేట్ యాజ్ వాల్. అదే బ్రో.
వాట్
వాల్ వచ్చేసి విఏఎల్, అది క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్స్ లో పెట్టాను నేను.
క్యాపిటల్? ఓకే, వాల్యూ
ఆ, అమ్మ. ఆ. ఆ.
okay. We created a system dynamic policy created. Okay, so after that, what we need to use the alter. We need to apply the table, alter table. Okay, apply y embedded sensitive data. So we need to modify the column. Modify the column. So EMP SSN, EMP SSN, set marking policy. So SSN. So this is the masking policy name. So after creating, we need to use the author and we need to apply the so table. Okay. So after that, what we need to give the grant permissions. See, I'm getting the permission. Okay. The grant select on table employee to employee data to role admin role. A grant select on table employee data to role manager role. Grant select on table employee data to role analyst role. Okay. So already we created roles and okay. So this is we given the grant permissions. Okay. This one. It means for admin role, manager role, analyst role, they can select the data. Okay. So after the what we need it means they can send the data. So already we assign this role to the users where we assigned grant role, admin role to user admin, grant role to user manager, grant role to user analyst. Previous. So now what to do? Okay. So now where we need to sign up from this account. So we need to log into the with new users names. New users names. How we going to log in? One second. So I'm signing in this account. So first we're going to already know, right? Admin role, manager role, and this role we're going to log in using the manager role. Because of admin role, they can see the complete data. So manager role, partial data, and list completely masked data. So now we're going to sign up. So then manager user manager. Okay, password manager. Smaller. So one, two, three. Sign in to see the passwords. The manager role. So manager role. Okay, on this one user manager. So password manager. Yes, user manager. Incorrect username or password was specified. But, okay. So we are logging with analyst role. That is locked. After some time we can log in again, no worries. So after that, what we need to run? So open worksheet. Okay. Okay. So analyst role. public Snowflake link. Okay, we can't see the other data and other this one. Okay, so use release role. So we can't find the demo DB. Use database demo DB public schema. Okay, so show tables. Okay, we have simplest. It's select start from sense data. What we're going to see. So this is the mask data we are seeing. Suppose if you going to log in with admin, user admin, we can see the complete data. If you log in with the manager, user manager, we can see partially masked and some data. And we are logging with analyst role, so we are not seeing the SSL completely. So this is how to create users and how to create the roles and how to assign the roles to the users and how to assign, how to give the privilege to the roles. Then how to create a masking policy. Then we have to apply on the table. Okay, so this is complete masking policy. This is we have done data masking policy column level. Tomorrow we going to the row level policy. Okay, so row level policy. Okay, tomorrow we will connect. So as of now, any doubts? Anybody having any doubts regarding this session? Avinash, Naga, Rajesh, Sandeep, Shekhar. Okay, tomorrow 10 a.m. we will connect. Okay, thank you.